Grief is not a journey. It's an event you must face. Huh? We have been conditioned to treat grief like a long road we are supposed to crawl through slowly, quietly or even indefinitely. But the truth is, it's an emotional impact. It's a rupture. It's a loss. It's an event, a life-altering event for that matter. And just like any life-altering event, it demands something of you. It demands the truth, confrontation, and even closure. You know, some people turn grief into journeys, not because grief is inherently endless, but because they're afraid of what comes after letting go. You know, now they don't just hold on to the person, they even hold on to the pain. And most of the time, they'll be saying, I'm still grieving. I'm still grieving. Not always because they are, but because grieving feels safer than moving forward without that person. You know? And the reason why most of us prolong grief is because we fear forgetting, as if letting go means erasing the memory. Man, it doesn't. Hmm? We fear life moving on without them. But whether you like it or not, life will move on. And it must. The longer you resist that, the more trapped you become in that emotional limbo. The third reason is we feel guilty, as if healing means betraying the love we had. But love doesn't need to be honored through suffering. The truth, which most of us don't want to accept, is you can't build your future in a graveyard. You can honor what you lost without dying alongside it. You're not supposed to carry grief forever. You're supposed to face it. You're supposed to feel it, learn from it, and release it. Not overnight, but also not forever. Because the longer you stay in grief, the less present you are to the life that is still happening around you and even within you. Moving on doesn't mean you didn't love them. Letting go is not forgetting. Healing is not disrespecting. Smiling again is not betrayal. You are not moving on from them. You are moving on with what they left in you. That's the difference between grief as a prison and grief as a passage. So stop romanticizing prolonged pain. Grief is not a lifestyle. It's not a badge. It's not your identity. Face it fully. Grieve hard. Grieve real. Then now choose life again. Not because it doesn't hurt, but because it's time to live. My people, heal. Heal.